Okay, so this is a big one. This comes from Dan Martell, Buy Back Your Time, that whole ecosystem. So, and this may not apply to every single thing, like the way you're describing some drudgery stuff, Jonathan. I think maybe it's kind of backward, like opposite. Like you have to do it and then somebody else has to check it. But in a lot of things, 10-80-10 means as the decision maker, founder, CEO, whatever, right? Last person who's guiding the ship, rather than feeling like you have to do either, the dichotomy is like I either have to do it myself or I have to delegate it and like lose control of it. 10-80-10 is like I do the first 10% and I do the last 10%, but the 80% in the middle, I have somebody else do it. So it's like I set the vision, I set up the project, like here's what we need to accomplish, here's the major things that it needs to look like, just the criteria or whatever. Okay, and then who can do it? All right, so hand that off. You go, you do it, and then we're gonna meet, and we're gonna go through it together, and I'll make any adjustments or tweaks or final sign off, whatever needs to happen before it gets released, or maybe there's another round of revisions or whatever. But the idea, the way I approach things, especially like with solo founders, is like how soon and how often can you apply 10-80-10 to whatever it is you're doing so that you stay out of the drudgery zone, holy cow, as much as possible, because that's just going to drain your energy. And also, so you stay out of distraction and disinterest, I would say, particularly disinterest, where there's probably things that you are good at. So it's part of your business, but you don't really love doing them yourself anymore, but it still needs to get done.